My parents gave my company to my sister because she's better with people, even though I secretly built it and own it all. Ethan Cole grew up in the back office of his parents' small-town hardware store in Ohio, a place where dust, invoices, and frustration hung as thick as the air. Every weekend, he would hear his father curse at empty shelves or misplaced shipments. His mother tried to balance ledgers by hand, sighing his numbers never added up. His older sister, Chloe, would just laugh. "Why don't you go outside for once, Ethan? You're practically glued to that laptop," she'd tease. But Ethan wasn't just typing. He was building an answer to every problem that haunted that small store. At 15, he started creating an algorithm that could monitor every product, predict shortages, and reorder automatically. By 20, it had evolved into something powerful, a fully automated, AI-driven inventory management platform unlike anything in the market. He called it OmniMind. While his family thought he was freelancing, Ethan quietly formed a Delaware corporation under a proxy identity. No one knew OmniMind Technologies was his. He stayed silent, working through the nights, eating cereal in front of his servers, while global retailers began using his system. And they paid handsomely. Contracts worth hundreds of millions poured in. Ethan didn't flash his wealth, no flashy cars, no luxury homes. He invested it all into the software and stayed anonymous. Then came the dinner that changed everything. His parents had discovered, through a business article, that OmniMind had revolutionized supply chains across North America. When they learned Ethan was behind it, they were shocked, but not in the way he hoped. "You've done something amazing," his father said slowly. "But Chloe, she'd make a better CEO. You're brilliant, son, but you're not a leader. You can be managing director, handle the tech. Let her be the face of it." Ethan felt his stomach drop. The one person who spent his life fixing what they broke was now being asked to step aside for presentation. He didn't argue. He just nodded. "If that's what you want." For the next several months, Chloe became the company's new face. Interviews, global conferences, magazine covers, Chloe Cole, the visionary woman behind OmniMind. Ethan stood quietly in the background, working on updates and keeping the system running. But his silence was deliberate. He had engineered something deep within OmniMind's architecture, a smart-off blockchain protocol that verified all code ownership through encrypted timestamps invisible to normal users. When the global launch event arrived, a packed auditorium in San Francisco, lights, cameras, hundreds of investors, Chloe stepped onto the stage, smiling brightly. "As we expand OmniMind across Europe and the US, she began, I want to thank my incredible team." She clicked the launch command. The giant LED screen behind her lit up. And then it glitched. The company banner collapsed into a stream of hexadecimal data, then reconstructed into a single, undeniable message, original software created and owned by Ethan Cole. The room froze. Reporters grabbed their phones. Investors whispered, stunned. Ethan walked out from backstage, calm, composed, wearing the same thin-rimmed glasses he'd worn since school. He stepped onto the stage beside her. "Funny thing about code," he said, his voice steady. "It always knows its real author." Chloe's face turned pale. The cameras turned toward him. Journalists shouted questions. That night, headlines across every financial outlet read, "Tech genius Ethan Cole revealed as true founder behind OmniMind." The company's valuation doubled by morning. Chloe resigned quietly amid the storm. Ethan became the youngest billionaire CEO in Silicon Valley history. And as he sat in his home office that evening, overlooking San Francisco's skyline, a faint smile crossed his face. He opened a blank screen. New repository. New dream. File name, project_truth.py. This time, no ghosts. Just legacy.